can just hire me as a consultant and I'm in and out. So yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great. Um, I also had me thinking too about career readiness versus career belonging because you can be ready, but belonging. And so, can you talk, a little bit about that, the differences?
That's a good question. That's a great point because there is a distinct difference. And so I appreciate you thinking about that. And so career readiness is basically having the skills about it's skill, very skill. Do I have a resume? Let's start there. And how are we selling ourselves on our resume? How to show up for an interview? How do you communicate professionally? Can you work on a team? And so those are like checkbox things, right? Can you do the job? And I think career belonging, not I think, I know career belonging is a lot different because I know when I belong and I know when I am not and when I'm excluded. And that's going to determine if I'm going to be retained or not. And so career belonging goes a couple steps further, not just one step further. It goes a couple steps further and it has to be intentional. It's about whether what someone feels like they actually belong in the space that they're working in. I mean, we so many hours at work. And if you do not feel like you belong, that's problematic. And that is really taxing physically and mentally and emotionally. I know from experience, unfortunately. Do people feel like these emerging professionals feel like they belong? And that will make or break somebody for a long trajectory of their career. If they feel like they're not valued or they're not respected or they're not seen. They talk about this generation that they're not going to be there long enough. And I ask the question, why don't they want to be there long? That's probably because they don't feel like they belong.